Jordan, so good to see you. Today we have your retirement readiness checklist, 5 steps to prepare for the next chapter. Start planning now for the lifestyle you want and what you will need financially to get there, which is why step number 1 is define your retirement. We are not talking about a budget. We're talking about a bucket list. Why is this step number 1?
Yeah, take money off the table completely. What do you want to do in your retirement, in your life? Is it a trip to Italy, Croatia, wherever that may be? You define that before we kind of talk about the money. And then our goal is hopefully to create a plan so that you can accomplish that and have confidence that you can do these things. And we want to make sure that you dream big, right? Our first meeting when we meet with people is called our possibility meeting because we want to show you what's possible. We want to talk through what are your goals, what are your dreams, what are your aspirations. A lot of people start talking to us and say, "Oh, here's my 401k, here's my numbers," and we're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! That's not even go there yet."
Right,
First,
right.
what do you want out of life? What's a perfect day for you? And when we find out what your aspirations and dreams are, then we can work on the plan to get you there.
Yeah, well said. Number 2, take stock of your assets beyond just your bank account and retirement accounts. You suggest writing down your passions and unique assets, and then maybe think about how they could generate part-time earnings in retirement.
Yeah, you want to look at your overall assets and see kind of what brings you the most joy. What do you do that brings the most joy? We have clients that have retired multiple times and then go back to work, not because they have to, because they want to. They love being busy. They love the field they're in. So maybe you have a hobby that you love doing X, Y, Z, and you want to say, you know what? I want to continue to do that. We had a client that loved consulting and they retired. They were fine. They just love talking to people. They love being around people. And they started consulting. And then a few months later, they were making more money than when they were working just by consulting, but they did it on their terms and their schedule.
Mhm.
And they love what they do and they're actually making more money. But you want to try to identify those things now because I also think from a mental shift
Yes.
to go work, for decades and then all of a sudden not work. I think as human beings, we're meant to be productive, contribute to society. Maybe you want to ease off that and do a kind of a nice runway where you find that hobby or passion and you start to do that to bridge that gap just from going working to just retired.
Right. It's a tough transition. Also, it keeps you engaged, right? Which brings us to step number 3 here, which is evaluate your health because it often keeps you healthy as well. Healthcare is often one of your biggest expenses in retirement. So work now to get or stay healthy.
Yeah, healthcare, your health is way over your wealth. And some people, they focus all about the investments, but they're stressed out, they're miserable. We want to take that financial weight off their shoulders so they can hopefully be healthier because healthcare costs are rising at a rapid rate. And if you don't take care of your health now, you may not pay for it today, but you will pay for it in the future. And we kind of have a little bit of mindset to kind of go a little segue is, we really want you to live today and plan for tomorrow, but we really want you to focus on the now. Why? Because you go from your go-go years to your slow-go years to your no-go years. And when you have time, health, and wealth, if you look at the grand scheme of life, that's a short period of time. We want to make sure that you enjoy your life. And just this week, we had a client that passed away, and it just put some perspective. And she retired in December. In April, she had cancer. She fought it. And then, she had a little remission, then she passed away. So yes, we want to enjoy our life when we retire, but I also want you to enjoy your life today.
Yeah, such a delicate balance. Step number 4, it is getting into the numbers part of it, creating that retirement budget. What does that mean exactly?
It's very simply put, it's what do you need to sustain your life and enjoy your lifestyle, and what income do you have coming in? So if we look at the difference there, maybe there's a gap of $5,000, $10,000, whatever that is. That's not a problem. We want to provide a solution and create a retirement plan that kicks out that income on a monthly basis so you can continue to enjoy your life. And if the market takes a dip, and if we have a good plan, that's not going to derail your retirement. You're still going to have income. You're still going to enjoy life, and you're not going to worry about the market fluctuations.
And as you talk through, figuring out those income sources, Social Security, the most consistent form of retirement income, right? And this step is often overlooked, Jordan, how important this is.
Yeah, a lot of people just say, I want to take it before they go bankrupt, or I'm going to wait till 70. But Social Security is a lot more complex than that. And I'm going to tell you the answer when you should take it. It's 2 words. It depends.
Right.
Your family history is at 65, everyone passes away. Take it at 62. If you wait till 70, you might get the biggest paycheck, but you're maybe not going to get the biggest pile of money if you pass away at 75. So yes, we look at the mathematics. Then we overlay with your family health and your current health. And then we overlay it with a tax plan. And using the numbers, using your health, using kind of the taxes, that gives us an educated decision on when the best time to take Social Security. As you see in our roadmap, we don't just focus on investments. We coordinate that with taxes, income planning, healthcare planning, legacy planning, to make sure you have that confidence and clarity that whatever decision you make is for your best interest. So a lot goes into it, but we want to maximize and get the biggest pile from Social Security.
Jordan, talking this through with you, it's clear that retirement is so much more than just one number in the bank. There's so many separate components, and also the emotional one. I really value the fact that you're always thinking about that. So important. If somebody feels like they are getting close to retirement and want to talk through all of those separate pieces of the puzzle with you, what's the best way to reach you?
And before I say that, I just want to give a little people some peace of mind. A lot of people say, do I have enough money? They feel like they're behind, like they only got $500,000 or $1 million in the retirement nest egg. The truth is not the dollar sign in your retirement accounts. It's the expenses, your lifestyle. We have people that have $1 million and they can live a great life, or $500,000 and they can live a great life because they don't need a lot to enjoy life. So don't feel bad if you haven't saved a lot. It's really about creating that plan and giving you confidence that you can live the lifestyle that you want to live. And to give us a call, it's 847-499-3454. Love to get to know you, understand your goals, where you want to go in life, and hopefully we can be a conduit to get you there.
Right. Jordan, thank you so much. And for everybody watching who would like to chat with Jordan about, their own unique retirement puzzle, there is a QR code at the very end. So again, Jordan, thank you very much for your time today.
Thanks, Aaron.